No, I was just speaking to you and finding out.
No problem at all. That's fine.
For security.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd like to do that.
So you're just going to stay on the perimeter?
That should be on display at all times while in operation of your duties. You can actually lose your license for not having it on display.
All right, guys, we begin at Middlemore Police HQ, where our auditor opens with surgical precision. The mission is transparency, testing if police follow their own security protocols. He immediately notes the invitation-only signage is crystal clear at the main entrance, but remembers a previous auditor found the rear footpath ambiguously marked. This isn't random snooping. It's methodical accountability. The stage is set. A new building, visible security flaws, and a history of unfulfilled promises about better signage. The audit begins not with confrontation, but with quiet observation and documented evidence.
Guys, today we are here at Middlemore HQ, which is the police headquarters here. Does say access by invitation only for this bit, so I won't go on there. But this is the police headquarters, which is quite an interesting building, really. No deliveries, so you have to go rear entrance on Honiton Road for deliveries. Quite a few vehicles coming out though. It's like 4:15 maybe, not even that. There's quite a few vehicles coming out. But Exeter Police Station is this way. So yeah, you're not allowed to go into the headquarters unless invited. Clear signage saying that. Access by invitation only. Again, did see a police station visit on YouTube already for here. So already knew the police headquarters was by invitation only. But last time, the last people that came here, I think it might have been Live Free again, the one that I saw, came down, followed this footpath around, and there was no clear signage on what could or couldn't be accessed. So they said they were looking at getting signage for that, so we'll go have a look and see if they have.
Here's where it gets spicy. Our man spots a critical data protection failure. Police computers fully visible through a public window. Personal data exposed to anyone with a zoom lens. This is a straight GDPR violation, folks. But watch his move. Instead of exploiting it, he walks inside and politely informs a receptionist. Her response? Professional, thankful, immediate action. She closes the blinds. That's how you handle accountability. No defensiveness, no aggression, just fix the problem. This moment separates ethical auditing from entrapment.
So this one I found quite interesting. Got a blue box here. So it's a police telephone. So it's a multi-use one. It doesn't go straight through to 101. But you can do either from it. And it's got options if you're deaf or hard of hearing or speech impaired. They've got their domestic abuse signage up. It's quite interesting. So there is one chappie in there. So they have a disabled access toilet there. There's a fire emergency evacuation plan on display, which is good. Obviously it's a new area, new building, but press for attention button if you need help at the counters. That's okay, don't need that. See, that's an issue. You can see that computer through there, which you can get personal details from, which isn't good. Hiya, which one about this one? Hiya. Just noticed as I came in, like from here and from the windows there, those computers that you've got back there, obviously you're recording a lot of personal information on them. They're all visible to the public.
Right.
Obviously it's quite an issue. You'll see. It's a. Yeah, that one there, and obviously, yeah, and from the windows there, obviously those windows should have like, so like you have on bathroom windows, something that could obscure the vision from what you can see on the screens.
Yes, I believe that they do have something. I think it's when the light. When it starts to get dark outside, it's something. Yes, thank you so much.
No, that's all right. I just noticed. I mean, as I was walking around outside, I could see I couldn't see. I can't see exactly what's on there. But if somebody had like a good enough zoom or whatever, or somebody wants to stand right by the window, they could write down anything, disseminate information.
Thank you.
But no, I just wanted to make you aware of it. So obviously, it is an issue.
Yes, thank you.
All right, no worries at all. Have a great day.
Now the temperature rises. He documents multiple police vehicles with filthy, illegible number plates, the exact offense they ticket civilians for daily. The irony is brutal. You can feel the eyes on him as officers notice the camera. Haven't had any issues yet, he notes, but the tension is building. This is the calm before the storm. Meticulous documentation of institutional hypocrisy. Every dirty plate is evidence of standards not being applied equally. When police don't follow their own laws, why should anyone...
Yeah, so, just let them know about that issue there. So, yeah, as I said, from the window you can obviously see those screens, which isn't good. She might be right when it gets dark, maybe you can't see anymore. See, there you go, it's got blinds, just put the blinds down now, which is good. That's what you should be doing. That's exactly what should be done. But yeah, so that's the new police station here in Exeter. So I think this was built about 3, maybe 4 years ago now. But yeah, it's a shame about that window. I mean, like I said, the last video I saw was about 7 months ago. And that window was smashed then, so realistically it should have been fixed by now. But
boom! First contact. PC Vanessa Thompson rolls up demanding identification, claiming heightened security. The auditor's response is a masterclass. What lore restricts me? He dismantles her circular logic in real time. She wants his name in case something happens retrospectively, which is code for I have no actual authority. He stands firm, no obligation to identify without suspicion. Notice her frustration, mounting as facts trump badges. This is rights assertion done right. Calm, legal, unshaken.
Another filthy number plate there, barely readable. Yeah, it's not good really. I understand down in Devon there's a lot of people driving around the countryside and stuff, but it's your responsibility to make sure your number plate's clean and visible. It is against the law, and I said, whoever's got this BMW has a legal number plate, which is quite poor. So it's a bit worrying. There's loads of number plates around here that are filthy, that should really get pulled over. Like that Audi there, wouldn't be able to read that. The Renault Clio in the corner, wouldn't be able to read that. But you know, that's I really hope these aren't police vehicles, because if they are, that's really, really poor. Really not good at all. So we've got some gentlemen over there. I don't know if they're police officers or not, but they've obviously seen me standing around recording, talking to the camera. Haven't had any issues, haven't said anything yet. So fingers crossed, won't have any issues. But a lady at the front desk was very polite, appreciated me letting her know. Hopefully they come and do something about those windows. Somebody wants to do a revisit and check. Given that window's been broken for long enough, I highly doubt that will happen. But if it doesn't, what we can do is always, GDPR breaches can be reported to the Information Commissioner's Office. So that's always an option. But
Enter the wild card, a security guard who immediately threatens reasonable force, while his legally required SIA badge is suspiciously hidden. The auditor nails him. You can lose your license for not displaying it. The guard's response? Instant aggression and insults. Google lawyer. This is unprofessionalism on steroids. No de-escalation, just brute intimidation tactics. The power imbalance is clear. One man knows the law. The other hides behind a vest and attitude.
Oh yeah, you're right. Why?
Because I'm a police officer.
Have you got a warrant card?
Yeah, I have got a warrant
Yeah, I'd love
card.
to see that, thank you.
No problem. I'm PC Vanessa Thompson, I work here.
Okay, wonderful. Lovely. So what's your number? 1503, was it?
Yeah,
Lovely.
no, 15032.
32, lovely.
I'm just
So,
wondering what you're doing.
just making a little video really around the area.
Okay, and what's that to do with? Just obviously because we've got security in mind as well.
Yeah, sure. Just make a little video of the area and that really.
Okay.
Just police station around here. Obviously, it's a new station you got down there.
Yeah.
What was that? 3 years ago? Was it 4 maybe? Yeah, so just letting people kind of know where the station is. Just matters of public interest, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Do you mind if I
Yeah.
just take your name?
Why would I want to give you that?
Because in case there is anything else, I'm just interested. If you're just doing anything, there's nothing wrong, then I just want to know who it is. Because obviously there's security as well.
Right. Okay.
So security is heightened at the moment. So if there's nothing wrong, I just want to find out who your name is in case anything else were to come about.
So what you're implying is that if I don't give my name, I'm doing something wrong.
No, I'm just saying in case something retrospectively happened and someone said, "Oh, something happened," and I say, "Oh, I saw someone and I spoke to him, but I won't know what his name is."
That's fine. I mean, I'm not, there's nothing to oblige me to give you my name at this
No,
point.
there isn't.
No,
You're all right.
So no, I'd rather not. Thank you.
Okay.
But at this point, am I being detained or anything?
No, I was just speaking to you and finding out
No
what
problem
you
at
were
all.
doing
That's
because-
fine.
For security.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll to do that.
So
Yeah.
you're just going to stay on the perimeter, are you?
I don't know. I'm just going to have a wander around,
Well,
see
you
what's
can't
around.
go inside. So
But-
you can't go inside the building, okay?
Oh no, I won't go inside any buildings. Obviously, yeah.
Stay on the perimeter, but you can't go
Yeah.
anywhere else.
Well, I mean, if there are any restrictions, like signs.
Since from there, there's a security. I'm a police officer, and I'm telling you, you cannot go with it inside there. This is a secure.
Yeah, but a
building,
police
you can't go inside
but
there.
a police officer could tell me not to wear yellow shoelaces.
But I'm not telling you
or-
not to wear shoelaces. I'm saying that this is a secure place. There is a security there. I'll
Well,
walk with you if you like. It's fine.
No, that's all right. If it's secure, there's nothing to worry about, is there?
But I'm advising
But-
you as a police officer that you shouldn't be going in there. Okay?
But is it against the law?
You are not permitted to go into this building here.
I'm not going to go into any buildings. I just said that.
Into the area.
And why not? Again, is there any laws restricting me from doing that?
Yes, it's security. You're not allowed in there unless you've got a warrant card.
What law is that?
There's restrictions on there that you are not allowed to go into there.
It says public access, and
there
it's
is public access.
Well, that's fine. I won't go past any points that aren't publicly accessible. That's not a problem. But that's not a problem at all.
I'm trying to walk onto the street now. Oh, okay. So is there anyone coming? You have to move to the green room.
Oh.
Hang on,
This is the nuclear moment. The guard delivers a chilling off-site ultimatum. Meet me after work for a chat. That's not a conversation invite. It's a veiled physical threat, pure fighting words. The auditor brilliantly frames it while PC Fowler watches silently. The guard doubles down with insults and challenges, but our guy remains ice cold. This is peak volatility, where professionalism completely collapses. The guard doesn't realize he's digging his own grave with every word.
Oh yeah, I mean, we'll have a look at any signs, make sure that there isn't anything that says that I can't. So, look, cycle path, pedestrian footpath. That is literally signage right there, saying that this is a public footpath. Obviously, double yellow lines. Caution pedestrians. So naturally that has no entry through those gates, but obviously it's locked gates, so wouldn't be able to go through there even if I wanted to. But yeah, so this is where somebody else got to previously. So that sign there clearly says please have both ID and car pass ready for inspection. So as you can see, there's clearly gates, because I should imagine it's probably restricted parking. But there are literally no signs, unless I missed any on here, so I will double check. There's literally no signs saying, you know, police only or restricted access. No, that's just CCTV signs. So there's literally nothing. Literally nothing there to stop anybody from accessing. Pardon?
You're not allowed to go any further than this. I've already asked you nicely, you cannot go any further than this.
To stop you. Keep coming, mate. Then if you want to assault me, we'll have you nicked for that, shall we?
I haven't done anything.
Reasonable force. I'm licensed to stop you coming on these premises.
What license have you got?
SIA.
Well,
Licensed by the government.
Where's that displayed?
You don't need to see that, pal.
Under the SIA laws, that should be on display.
You've been reading Google. He's a Google lawyer, look.
That should be on display at all times while in operation of your duties.
And then the cavalry arrives. Sergeant Von Mighty walks in and completely flips the script. He validates the auditor's points about unclear signage, promises to investigate the guard's missing badge and threatening behavior, and acknowledges the public's right to film. This is leadership. While the guard screamed, the sergeant listened. He explains aggravated trespass without aggression, admits the barrier is misleading, and commits to accountability. The contrast is stark. A bully versus a professional. The audit ends not with handcuffs, but with a handshake and respect. That's how you police.
You can actually lose your license for not having it on display. No, it needs to be on display.
Mate, don't put the law in. You know what you're talking about.
Listen,
I clearly do.
I said to you that I'm a police officer and I've asked you that you're not allowed past here. It's a site you're not allowed past here, so please don't come on site.
Where's the signage?
I'm telling you as a police officer, you've seen my warrant card,
yeah,
and I'm telling you as a police officer, you're not allowed to come
You could
past
tell
here.
me as a police officer that I'm not allowed to wear a black coat or a yellow hat or...
But that's not official, is it? I'm asking you nicely.
Well, this isn't official. If it was official, there would be signage.
Okay, but I'm officially telling you, you are not allowed on
Under
site.
what power are you using to officially tell me this? Please.
This is you can see you are not allowed in here.
That is for cars. If this were restricted for pedestrian access, there would be a pedestrian gate. But there clearly isn't.
So what makes you want to do this all day and all night? Have you got bored or something?
Well, to be fair, there's marked police vehicles up there. I want to get some shots of marked police vehicles. They're public property.
They may well be public property.
This is public property.
This area, you're not allowed on here.
But there's no restricted access signs, none whatsoever.
Right, so we're telling you, no.
But your verbal commands don't take precedence when it's a public area.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
I literally do.
You've been reading Google too much. Google lawyer. We have about 3 of you a week turn up here.
Yeah? That's probably because you keep acting like idiots.
Really?
Yeah.
You're insulting me now, are you?
Yeah, the more you act like
You're
idiots...
insulting me by calling me an idiot.
The more you act like idiots...
Okay, no, I'm going to say to you, I take it personally, I feel threatened and I can have you nicked for public order. How do you feel about that? Come on, what's your law? Come on,
threatened?
Come on, man.
There's no act or threat of violence. Yeah.
How do you know I'm an idiot? Do you know me? Do you know my family?
I said you're acting like...
Mate, you've insulted me.
Being offended isn't against the law.
Google lawyers, mate.
Mm-hmm.
You're a Google lawyer.
Cool. Well, again, you haven't got your SIA badge, so I'll report that to the SIA.
What you want, my friend.
Will do.
Do it all day long.
Not a problem.
What's your name then?
Why would I give you that?
Well, why would I give you my name? You wouldn't even know who I am.
Because you're the one. You're the one. Well, I can just say the one working at the hut at this headquarters on this date and this time. They'll have record of who's working. They'll find it. It's not difficult. There's record of everything.
Fool. Yeah, we're right. Nothing better to do. You got a job?
Yeah, I have actually.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah. So is it not owned by?
Land registry. I'll tell you all about it.
Is it not owned by the police, by the Ministry of Justice, or?
You define it.
I mean, whether or not
it's private. I don't know exactly who owns it, but it's private.
Whether or not you rent it privately,
yeah,
can you just keep a bit of distance?
I'm trying to be reasonable.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, if this is private and it's even rented by the government, which it obviously is, then that's publicly funded. Like those police vehicles are publicly funded.
That public are allowed access here. Okay. So it doesn't matter whether it's publicly funded or not.
If you have no information that says that this is private, this is restricted, then what's the authority that you're acting under?
We can't gain access.
Yeah.
Why do you
want access to the vehicles?
I want to go have a look at the marked vehicles.
You can't then.
Why?
Because it's a police site. It's private.
Private? Who's it owned by? Do you know?
Devon and Cornwall Constabulary.
Okay, and who owns Devon and Cornwall Constabulary?
Here we go.
Who owns Devon and Cornwall Constabulary? Who operates? Who runs? Who funds it?
It's what's that something you mean?
It's publicly funded, isn't it?
Right. And what do you think that means? That entitles your access?
To areas that are not clearly restricted.
What's that?
That's a barrier for cars. The pedestrian access is not restricted at all.
You do not have access to private stuff.
But again, where's the private signs? Where's the private property signs? I've walked all the way up, looked at every single sign. There's nothing.
Don't Google lawyer, mate. Tell you them.
Can we just be reasonable about this? You've got to here. You're not going to get any further than here.
Is that your warrant, Is that your warrant card, sir? 16738. Is that Constable Fowler?
Yeah, I'm a police officer.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this site is a private police site, and you do not have access to it.
Do you have any evidence of that?
I don't need the evidence. I'm a police officer.
Well, you could tell me it's illegal to wear this coat, but it doesn't mean that it's true. Just because you showed me a card that I'm a police officer, that coat is illegal.
You're not coming in.
Okay. What happens if I do?
Piece of the moon, mate. Doesn't mean she's going to NASA and get a plane to get to it.
Pardon?
I'll use reasonable force to prevent you coming in. Yeah, that's what I told him. I've already told him I'll do that.
Okay. So you'll use reasonable force?
Yes, to prevent you coming in.
Okay.
Okay. So what I suggest, mate, is...
So that's a threat right there.
It's not a threat.
Well, it is. Because you have...
Ask me a question. You asked me what happened, I've explained.
Yeah, and you have no jurisdiction to use reasonable force under these conditions.
Police officer. I can use reasonable force to prevent you going there. It's a private site, and there are various laws that allow me to prevent you going to that site. We can go along this line if you want, mate.
If this were private, where there would be signage saying private property.
We don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. Why don't you just make your way? We don't need to be doing this, okay? It doesn't need to escalate to this. If you go on your way, then that will be fine.
Tell you what, you're going to leave here before I do today.
Okay. Okay.
What is it you're trying to achieve, mate?
Like I said, I wanted to go get some shots of the marked vehicles, publicly owned vehicles on publicly owned land.
I couldn't be more reasonable than I'm being with you now.
I know,
okay?
and I'm not arguing, I'm not threatening, I'm not raising my voice at you, I'm just explaining my point.
But you are not coming on site.
Okay.
Okay, that is not happening.
I don't understand what you're trying to achieve.
So we've got the apparently SIA badge, security, all those lacking his SIA badge.
Yeah, it's underneath.
Yeah, it needs to be visible. It needs to be on. It needs to be on. Yeah, it needs to be visible all times while on duty, doesn't it? Like police officers have to have, well, obviously unless they're non-uniform, but if they're in uniform, their epaulets need to be on their outermost worn layer of clothing. Yeah. With SIA operating officers, don't work in public. At the end of the day, don't work in a public place. I mean, it is where I'm stood is a public place. But yeah, so if you don't want to be filmed, don't come to somebody with a camera. You obviously knew I was recording, that's why you've come.
I finished work in about 10 minutes. Do you want to meet off site and have a chat?
No, I'm good, mate. Is that a threat?
No, I'm just want to have a chat.
We're having a chat now, aren't we?
Want to do that?
We're having a chat now, aren't we?
Yeah. 10 minutes.
We're having a chat now, buddy. Sounds like a threat to me.
It's not a threat at all, mate.
Officer Fowler, are you hearing this? This security guard's using fighting words. He's saying he wants to meet me off-site in 10 minutes when he finishes work.
You want to come off and have a chat? We'll have a chat about it somewhere else.
Which is clearly a threat, and that's considered fighting words under the law.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
Okay, what exactly are considered fighting words under the law? What bit of legislation you talk about here?
I can't remember the act actually off the top of my head, but...
So which bit of legislation has fighting words in it? You said the word fighting words in legislation.
Yeah. So you're allowed to defend yourself if somebody's using fighting words in a way that makes you feel threatened. So I feel threatened now.
Which legislation is that?
I can't remember the act and section, to be honest, off the top of my head.
But you're quoting legislation, legislation, but you don't know legislation.
No, not off the top of my head, no.
Okay, so if you're going to quote legislation at us, and then say I need to be aware of that and be aware of those words.
But you're a police officer.
But you don't know the legislation you're quoting.
Yeah, but you're a police officer.
How do you know it is?
Okay, it's still a threat, which even something that makes somebody feel like they're being threatened or about to be attacked, actually,
you're calling me an idiot just now.
actually feel is actually common assault.
Calling me an idiot. You don't even know who I am. The first thing you said to me was I was an idiot.
Said acting like
is threatening.
But acting like.
Yeah, you really? Well, checkmate.
So I'm surprised you guys haven't got the memo on public recordings around police stations, really.
What memo is that?
Exactly, and that says it all, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know. You feel free to explain to me.
Well, there was a memo that was posted around to every police station in the UK in 2021 by the Commissioner of the Met, explaining how the police should deal and interact with people coming to film police property, police headquarters, police inquiry offices.
Right.
Said basically, leave them alone. There's nothing you can do.
So, but you're saying you think that then entitles you to go onto the site and film vehicles?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello.
You're a sergeant? Are you an officer in charge? Yeah.
I am.
I'll talk to you then if you want. If you want to come away, I'll talk to you instead of these people. But yeah. What's the collar number there? Sorry.
7236.
7236. Lovely. And Sergeant.
Von Mimity.
Sergeant. Sorry.
Von Mimity.
Von Mimity. Nice to meet you. No worries.
Go ahead. Yeah, I thought you did. That's alright. I'll speak to him. Yeah. Quite happy. Yeah.
Told you they'd leave before I do, guys. There goes PC Fowler. I can't remember what her name was, Vanessa something.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Sorry, Dave.
No, yeah, you're free. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
No worries. Yeah, there's not a lot really going on. I was just making a little video of the area. Once I get a shot of the marked cars. Had PC Vanessa, whatever her name is. Yeah. Sort of, there we go, marked car.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, so I was walking up around. Yeah. She stopped, had a chat with me, had a bit of a chat, let her know, just been filming matters of public interest.
Yeah.
She asked if I was just going to stay on the perimeter. I said, well, I'm going to walk wherever's publicly accessible. I've walked all the way up around here. There's literally at the end of this road, cycle path and pedestrian footpath sign right at the end of this road going up here. Yeah. Obviously, I see there's a gate there. I do see that. I'm not blind.
Yeah.
That gate is clearly for cars. the pedestrian way is not blocked, it's not obscured. There's no checkpoint for pedestrians to go past this point. There are no signs saying.
Apart from that one asking you to have an ID
and car pass. Yeah, but I'm not in a car, am I? So I don't know.
Very
You
true.
know.
So, common sense would say that you can see there's a barrier there. Public is not allowed through there. There is a sign at the front, and I appreciate you can film whatever you like around here. I've got no issue with that. If you go on site, you are going to be challenged. You're not a police officer.
Okay.
You will be asked to leave.
Okay.
And if you refuse that, and you continue to go about your business, then
Yeah.
we will be looking at whether or not there's offences committed.
What offences would potentially be?
Potentially aggravated trespass.
What would be aggravating about it?
The fact that you're preventing my officers from going about their daily business.
I'm not preventing them. I've not stopped them. I've not interacted with them first.
There is a barrier there. All right. You're saying it's for cars.
Yeah.
I'm saying it is for cars. It's also going to stop you.
Okay.
All right. If you want, I'll ask the security guard to stand there, and that is your physical barrier.
So if I were walking up here without the camera and the PC Vanessa, whatever, hadn't stopped me, and I was just walking up and I just continued walking through,
Security would stop.
security would then stop me. Interesting. Okay.
Because you're still going to have to identify yourself as a police officer or police staff to gain access to that.
Do you not think that should be more clearly signposted, saying private property? You know, because that is very misleading. This is again all double yellow lined. This doesn't switch to red double line. Sorry, which is usually indicative of police property, which is usually indicative of you can't pass here. There should definitely be better signage because
Agree with you.
anybody walking up here is going to get confused. Because if I didn't know any better, I was just a member of the public not doing here what I'm doing here. Pardon?
Camera's off now.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
He's going to go home.
Yeah.
I've asked him to do a duty report about the interaction with
Sure.
and him. And obviously you've got your videos.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I can give you my YouTube channel if you want, because this will be going up on there. So if you want to jot that down, then you can look at the video and you can actually see how he came and interacted with me from the get-go. It's Power to the Proletariat. So that's what I said, you might want to write down if you've got no.
Right, I got it.
Yeah. But yeah, Power to the Proletariat. And yeah, this will be up in the next couple of
I
days.
enjoy watching all this.
I do too, yeah. But yeah, the way he came and interacted
so
was...
he'll do his version of
Sure.
He's going to send that, and then we'll look into that.
Fantastic.
And obviously, like I say, you've got your video of your side of things.
Yeah.
That's going to be captured anyway.
Awesome.
Happy with that?
Yeah, appreciate that. Obviously, Sergeant, you've been top notch. You came, de-escalated the situation, and that's exactly what we look for. And you can see why sergeants like you get to your rank because.
You know what? I'm quite happy with what you guys do, providing, like I say, it doesn't interfere with any staff or.
Yeah, and to that, you do get some people that would come up and go up to the guys in there and start talking to them and having a go at saying, "What about this? What about that?" And I'm like, I just come up my own business. People want to come and talk to me. I'm not stopping them from doing their business.
I think you all know, like whether it's you or any other auditor, you know you're going to get challenged.
Not always. I mean, I go plenty of places where I have absolutely no issues whatsoever.
We're always going to come and speak to you. And by challenge, I mean like, who are you? What are you doing? You said, you've explained it to me first off, straight off the bat, so that's fine. You told me who you are. Like, I've got no intention of doing anything other than finding out what you've done.
I was going to say, there was actually a memo posted around by the Commissioner of the Met, wasn't there, last year to all police stations in Cambridge. Pardon? Not to us. You should try and look that up, try and get hold of a copy and make sure your PCs have got a copy, because your PCs didn't have a clue what it was, but it was meant to be sent around to all police stations. So
we won't.
You chase that up, because the guard here was saying that you get 3 of me here a week sort of thing. And if they know how to deal with it and how to interact, but definitely you need more signage and definitely a physical barrier here, because this does look like publicly accessible. There's no signage. Obviously, again
that will be up to people that get paid.
That's obviously what, the commissioner or something, or his office just around the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just pop in and say hello.
Go do some film.
Oh, I did, but that's actually got a sign at the front saying access by invitation only. That's what I mean, so I don't go past that, because it's clearly signposted.
It'd be interesting if I'll have a look.
Yeah, but honestly, I've looked all the way up here. I did double back and check, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing. But have a good day, Sergeant. But yeah, so. But yeah, so I'm just going to wait a few minutes, wait for that SIA badged person, allegedly, to make sure that he's off and gone. I'm not going to have any drama with him. Spot on, Sergeant. So the sergeant's just explained to the security guard that that barrier that they were leaving continuously open there, that's no different than leaving the gates open, which is an implied right of access, which is spot on. So he's telling the security guard to make sure that that gate remains closed. But yeah, I'm not going to push my luck and go past, because, you know, at the end of the day I've got the interaction that I really wanted. The sergeant came, told the others to go away, and dealt with it. So what's that you got? Operational Health Support Unit over there.
Yeah, and he'll keep, well, I say he, like, the auditors will keep coming back because they're pressuring us to do something.
Exactly, Sergeant. See, Sergeant Gets is saying the auditors are going to come back because we're pressuring them to do something about it. And that's exactly what we're doing.
I don't think he'll be alright.
Yeah.
And obviously if he does try and cross the barrier, he said he won't